Hey guys, how are you doing? It's me, Tahili, and it's that time of the week again. Yes, Thought for Tuesday. Why am I excited? Well, I usually try to be excited, but I'm excited for one major reason. Have you guessed it? No lipstick on my teeth. Yes. So finally, I'm getting something in order. All right. But on a serious note, my thought for Tuesday and what I'm sharing with you all today is something that I observed about myself yesterday and today. Holding myself back. Have you ever done that? Have you ever wanted to do something, or you had your mind set on a dream, and for some reason you just keep on doing things to either stall it and delay it and be like, I'll get back to that, or you make it seem so unachievable to yourself because you see you just keep thinking it's impossible. So that was happening with me with a particular project that I was working on. Actually, I realized it was happening with several things. I think I'm pretty intelligent. I know I'm a very well-read person, and I'm encouraging people every day to step outside of their comfort zones and to do things. But you know what I like about this? I like that I have the awareness to realize when I'm holding my own self back in my own life. Um, and in this particular instance, I have been working on promoting certain aspects of my life as a personal trainer, as a fitness coach, as an influencer. I am very good at that. I do know that, and it's very authentic because I really do love to see people move and really expand themselves. I love that, right? Ask me to promote myself about that is a whole different ball game. That's when I feel like, oh hell, if I do that, then maybe I'm not being sincere about it. And I've been working on a project, creating something that is going to help to move me or shift me forward. And I just, I just, every time I had to work on it, it just felt so far out there, out of my reach, impossible. And I kept on giving myself deadlines. I'd make these big dramatic gestures, writing it down in my journal. I have a specific journal just about dreams, visions that I have for myself, things that I want to see myself accomplish. And I wrote it down. A very good friend of mine, Melissa, if you're listening to this, Melissa is a very good friend of mine, and she gave this to me late last year. And one of the things that she wrote in this journal that I appreciate, something I never thought of myself as, which is an entrepreneur, a business person. And I always used to say that. And then one day she looked at me and she said, listen, the reason why I come and I air my ideas to you is because you have such a fresh perspective. I love the way you think, and you're very intelligent. You look at things from a different point of view. And when she said that, I was like, well, maybe I can be a business person because she's somebody I respect very much in the business world. Moving along though, so she gave me this book, this journal, and every time I have a business idea or something I want to create, I write in this particular journal, and it's been a great step in helping me to move forward. But somehow I got stuck because once again, even though I was gaining the clarity in understanding what I wanted, the follow through was like, ooh, geez, wow, this is hard. Maybe I need to just do some more research. Maybe I need to do more of this. And the bottom line is, I was just scared. What was I scared of? Failing. But aren't we all in our own way scared of failing at something? But then I reminded myself that whether I was ready or not to pursue this, I had to make a decision. I had to move off the fence. And I did that finally this morning after months and months and months of dragging something out that is really, really meaningful and valuable to me. I wasn't treating it as if it was meaningful and valuable. And today I said no more Tahili. Every month you give yourself a deadline and it's not happening. What is holding you back? Because I always promise myself the famous word, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. It was always tomorrow. But today, I couldn't have another tomorrow. I finally realized, Tahili, you're holding yourself back because you're afraid. You're afraid that maybe this may not go the way that you want. you're afraid of yourself, you're afraid of your potential or lack of it. And is there anything such as a lack of potential? I mean, we're all growing and expanding, right? And I encourage people so often to be loving and forgiving to themselves. And it was something that I was not allowing myself to be because I wanted immediate perfection. Guys, an overnight success takes 10 years. 10 years. And what we don't see is all the hard work and effort that goes behind all of that. So whether your success, your idea of success is accomplishing something very small or very large, please do yourself a favor. Ask yourself, what is holding you back from really achieving your goal? And you might say lack of resources, like I did. You might say, well, I need a videographer and I don't have that. You might say lots of things. And then it's going to really boil down to one thing. You're holding your own self back. I realized that this morning. It was me. Whether I can or cannot accomplish something, it all starts in my thought process. So I realized that today, and I was like, Tahili, be kind to yourself. Go ahead, take that plunge, and you know what? Just free fall. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. You learn from your mistakes, your failures. Sometimes we associate failures about with no, it isn't, because then what is going to happen is I'm going to learn what not to do the next time. So this is my thought for Tuesday. It's a very short thought compared to some of the others I've had in the past, but it's really a realization of what is holding me back. And I want to leave you with that question. What is holding you back from accomplishing or doing something that you really want right now? It doesn't have to be something academic. It doesn't have to be something business-wise. It could be something spiritual. It could be something mental. It could be having a better relationship with someone. What is holding you back? Sometimes it's our own self. Most of the time it's our own self. It could be our egos. Look at the different aspects of yourselves that are holding you back. And in this particular case for me, what was holding me back was that I still had this belief, this doubt deep down inside that it wasn't possible for me. And then I had to give myself a good look in the mirror this morning, and I was like, Tahili, you are the woman who can do anything you say you want to do. You learn to do things like run 2 marathons in 2 weeks. You learn to swim over 40. You became a triathlete, having not ridden a road bike in April last year, to taking part in a triathlon in June that very same year, and coming first in the women's second overall in that particular category. So what's holding me back from doing anything I want? Right here. So that's my thought for you guys, my thought for Tuesday. And once again, I want to thank you so very much for listening. You know how to find me. I'm on YouTube. That's another thing I was holding myself back with. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. And soon I will have the website, which is what I'm working on. And I was holding myself back on that. So I'll have that soon too. And I'm so grateful that I shook off that cloak of fear and I'm taking a plunge. So please take a plunge with me and focus on something you want and make it happen. Have a blessed evening, guys. I wish you a blessed week. I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Om Shanti. Namaste.